everybody, my name is Xander Jeanneret, and my pronouns are he, they, and today I'm excited to present to you Dungeons and Kittens. This one is by Edge and Asmodee Studios. Very excited to dig into the world on this one. It is an adorable book. Make sure that you check out your own copy because the art is absolutely fantastic. This one's a bit of a cozy game, so if you're interested in Dungeons & Dragons and it seems maybe a little bit intimidating, or you just want to play in a world of cute kittens and fuzzy animals, this could be a great introduction into TTRPG in general, or for any young adventurers that are interested but maybe haven't gotten the chance to start out yet. You can pick up a free adventure for this game on June 27th at participating free RPG Day stores using the links below in the description. So I'm joined here by some amazing players, and we're going to be going on this adorable adventure. If we could go around saying our names and our pronouns, and then we'll get an introduction to the characters a bit later.
Hi, I'm Bailey, she, her, and you might recognize me from here on Good Times Society.
Yeah!
And I'm going to be a kitten.
We are all playing kittens, just establishing that.
I just want everyone to know that I'm also a kid.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Joe Johnson, aka Black Nito, aka Bushido Brown, aka Known Thug, aka Mr. Bracket 4. I'm the host and creator of the YouTube channel Tabletop Jocks. You can find me all over the internet talking all crazy stuff and doing a lot of sketches and here hanging with my friends and being a cat.
Meow.
Hi, my name is Phill Correa, pronouns he, him, and you've probably seen me here a bunch in the past playing board games, Magic, sometimes just staring at the camera. Actually, I do that pretty much all the time, for free. Was there more I had to say?
Are you going to be a kitten?
Maybe.
Ooh, mystery.
Stay tuned to find out.
Cat's out of the bag.
I'm Emme Montgomery. My pronouns are she, they. I am a voice actor, host, and full-time Twitch streamer. You may have seen me here on the Good Time Society channel or on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/NegaOryx. And today, I decided to be a little different.
Yeah.
I'm not like other girls.
It's true.
Well, I'm not a girl, but
Right. I mean, there's one aspect.
I'm going to be a kitten today, so.
Ooh, kitten claps.
Paw claps.
Aw. So just so people at home can follow along as well, I'm going to be going over the rules kind of as we encounter them. But each of you are playing sort of pre-generated characters that you've tweaked to make your own. But we're dealing with 3 basic stats. So you've got your strong, smart, or your cute stat that you're going to be rolling up against 3d6. So this one's not going to be using a d20. That's going to be our base pool, and advantage means you add one to that, and disadvantage means you take away from that. There are various skills and meowgic and different things that you can use to augment your rolls, including friendship points that you can use to help each other, but we'll get into that as the circumstances call for them. Dungeons and Kittens is an adventure game that blends animal tales and high fantasy in a post-apocalyptic world. Nature has reclaimed much of the world, maybe because she's had enough of concrete slabs or acid water pools or a lack of rainfall. Humans have disappeared from the planet, leaving only a few remains dotted around newly lush vegetation. Nobody knows what happened to them. Rumors are told of the big bear butts. It is said that they're hairless giants who live alone, hiding out far away. But very few have actually seen one, so maybe this is just another legend. However, humans did leave some things for the animals: the gift of speech and imagination, the ability to anticipate and to predict, and the power to invent. But not all creatures accepted those gifts. So there are animals who speak, walk, and can use objects and tools, and then there are beasts who remain speechless and fierce and have retained their original nature. But there is a universal law that is respected by all, with no exceptions. An animal that talks eats not another animal that talks. Other than that, beasts provide leather, milk, and meat for animals that need those things, as not everyone eats only fruits and roots. Animals have formed societies and rudimentary technologies and some basics of meowgic. By copying old images of the human world, some have kitted themselves out with strange, colorful clothes that they rescued from the ruins. They have also started to build their own dwellings. Could this be another effect of the gifts the humans left behind? Some animals have even begun to behave as badly as some of the worst humans in history. They are greedy and violent and hungry for power. Will our brave kittens manage to convince them the error of their ways? Or will they have to be more forceful?
Ooh.
We're going to find out together. So, cats believe that they are the center of the world, and they're not far off. The kingdom of cats is at the forefront of meowgic studies, agricultural production, and technological development. Taking advantage of the temperate climate and land now clear of human pollution, the rise of cats was rapid and seemingly impossible to stop. All eyes are on Cat Tree City, the capital of the kingdom where King Welter rules. From his high tower, King Welter governs his land and his subjects. That is to say, he spends his days watching the animals work, beavering away to fill his coffers and put ever more sumptuous dishes on the table. King Welter, with his seemingly insatiable royal belly, sounds like someone I know, is just the latest in a long line of large, lazy louts who, though through all manner of false promises, made it onto the throne and then turned tyrant. Womp womp, what fat cats always do. The majority of the animals that live in the kingdom are cats, but it's not uncommon to see, let's say, a merchant ferret, a vagabond dog, or even a little minstrel skunk. But as you would imagine, rodents remain rare. And although cats live off the land and are always respectful to the universal law, an animal that talks eats not another animal that talks, historic enmity ensures a line is still maintained between former prey and former predator. The Kingdom of Cats features an incessant soundtrack, the beating of tools and materials in the workshops, off-key singing in the fields, and the clashing of swords in the Royal Guard's courtyard. Meowgic amplifies the daily melody. Meowgic is not reserved solely for the ancient arch-meowges in the tower, although they are the only ones to fully master the art. Meowgic is ever-present and can be useful to all, threading a needle, healing everyday wounds, and helping people tidy the rooms of even the messiest kittens. Every kingdom has its ruler, and it could be said, honestly, that the cats are not quite lucky. We open on Cat Tree City under a relentless, beautiful sun. The air smells of festival food, the scent of cheap perfumes, and the nervous sweat of hundreds of animal citizens. Brass horns blare off-key. Banners bearing the heavy round crest of King Welter drape over the stone walls in the central courtyard. It seems festive, but there's something a little off to each of you. We're going to zoom in. Where do we find your character? What is their name and pronouns, and what do we see?
Well, Lasagna, she, her. She's hanging out in her parents' bodega. She's just a little bodega kitten.
Nice.
They're running the shop, and she's keeping watch in the window, looking out at all the festivities. She can't wait to get out there. She's just licking her paws and watching the world go by in the window.
Physically, what does she look like?
She's sort of a chunky little gal.
Yeah!
She's got a lot of fur, where you're sort of like, please don't serve me the food yourself.
Right.
I'll do it.
Is it well maintained, like they do fur care, or is it kind of
yes.
all over the place?
She's very into the self-care. You can tell this is a cat that does a lot of self-licks all day, every day.
Sure.
She's sitting in the window licking. You wonder where the hairballs are going. Hopefully not in the store.
Yes, because the bodega is actually run by your parents, as all of you are going to be kittens that are coming of age. So we have this young kitten named Lasagna coming out of the bodega.
And my mom, spaghetti, and my dad, meatball.
Oh, what a combo!
Yeah.
Wow. That's spicy.
Someone get Grandma Rigatoni on the phone.
We can't anymore.
Oh, no!
She really doesn't like to talk about it, Xander.
Sorry. We zoom out from the bodega. Again, this is Cat Tree City, so it's basically built from the ground up in a big tower. And you know that King Welter's throne is up at the top, but all along the side of the tower and down at the ground, it's a bustling, bizarre marketplace. Where do we find your character, and what are they called?
Well, my character is Blunk.
Blunk?
He, him.
Yeah.
He is gazing out the window, looking at all the busy things going by. He's got his cape on. Not all cats wear capes, but he does.
This one does.
Big orange puffy tail, just ready for adventure. He wants to travel the world and have the finest cuisines. His parents just want him to just relax and have a normal kitten life, but he wants to seek adventure.
Gotcha.
And he loves to sing. Well, he loves to make music. I don't know. He's not very good at singing.
He can love to do it and not be very good at it.
That's true. He loves karaoke.
There it is.
Beautiful. We're in. Are you in like your living room window?
Yeah. He's kind of just staring out, just very distracted at all the things that are going on, and he's just wanting to get out in the world and see it.
Do you have both parents with you?
Yeah, they're kind of doing their little cat routines.
They're
taking care of
actually
themselves.
rushing out the door and kind of waiting for you to come along. Is there anything that you grab or get ready before you depart the house?
I mean, I got my cape. That's all I need.
That's all you need.
That's all I need.
Maybe a quick snack as you leave.
Yeah, of course. Let me get
For the road.
Yeah, just let me get some dry food real quick. Maybe some wet food real quick. Yeah. Now we're good.
Yes, you grab a handful of kitty snacks that are just they're like on a dish at the coffee table, sort of a thing.
I'll grab a little handful.
Your mom's like, those are for guests.
There's like a little left.
And you make your way out, and you can see that it is like a full hustle and bustle. Both of you know that these festivals have happened in the past, but it's on like an irregular schedule. It's kind of like whenever the king decides to throw a party, and you're not quite sure what this is about, but it seems exciting. Cut to, what do we see, and what's your name?
So you see Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Sorry, Sundance Kitten. Very important cat pun.
One person.
One person, actually. And I guess you wouldn't necessarily see Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kitten. We'll just go with Butch for short.
Sure, thank you.
You would hear two little bells, like spurs, that he's put to the back of his back paws. You'd see a giant cowboy hat and a big red bandana as he approaches.
It's like, what's he been riding?
Yes, that is Butch Cassidy. At this time of day, I think he'd be meeting up with someone he's a runner for. I think maybe that's the only person that he has in his life, or cat that he has in his life, that's an older, semi-good influence.
Gotcha.
Butch maybe runs things that the king doesn't want to be known about, and so he meets up with this dealer. He just ran some nip.
Nip? Yeah, he just ran some nip.
Yeah.
Gotta nip that in the bud.
Probably the seedier part of town, if I had to say. Yeah, but
Get it?
yeah.
Yeah, so what color is your fur?
Black. He's got little white paws and little white nose area. Yeah.
And are you well groomed, well maintained, or are you like a cat of the streets?
I think he's surprisingly well groomed for being kind of like an outdoor cat.
Sure.
It's all kind of shiny fur. His accoutrements are all pretty well kept too. So he's got a vibe where he's trying to impress.
Yes.
Despite being kind of a lowly cat,
I've met the glitter cowboys before.
Yes. Well versed.
And yeah, you're meeting up with this mentor, as it were. Do you have a name for them?
I was thinking about Bud.
Bud. What does Bud look like?
Bud is a big, old, fluffy cat. Think Wilford Brimley as a cat. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and you do meet up with Bud at the meeting spot.
Yeah.
And he's like, keeping an eye out, kid.
You know it, Bud. He's a tiny cat.
That's
This is the voice that he's... Absolutely.
You see any marks yet?
I might have seen a few kittens wandering around with some loose change in their pockets.
Keep an eye out.
You meant steal from them, right? Because that's what I'm planning to do.
Yeah. Said in so many words, but yeah. If you lighten their load.
And again, you're referring to taking the things that belong to them.
I shouldn't use
that belong to
idioms.
us.
I learned this now.
I'm not great with idioms.
Right, yes, I
get called an idiot quite a bit.
That may have been me, and I apologized.
It's okay. We have a fraught relationship, but it's the most healthy one in my life.
That's sad, boy.
Yeah.
So sad.
I am looking for more friends at all times, so if you know anybody, please.
I will keep an eye out. That means look
You
for
look
friends
for 'em.
for you.
Okay, cool. I was concerned about your face.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this is happening in front of like a fish stand that's just trying to like give you a fish on a stick. Nobody's listening. And then who are you playing? Name and pronouns, and then what do we see?
BB.
Baby.
I'm BB. BB's pronouns are they, them.
Aha.
And you would see basically what looks like, in a pile of kind of like debris and leaves and like roughage and stuff that have kind of been like left on a street where
It's not street sweeping day. So.
it's not street sweeping
Yeah.
day. And you just kind of see this like rhythmic rising and falling of the pile.
I think that leaf pile's breathing.
And as you would look a little closer, you'll see
Making biscuits.
BB's just making biscuits. BB is as round as a cat can be.
Uh-huh.
And you could not tell what color fur they have, what breed of cat they are.
Uh-huh.
If they are made of leaves
Sure.
and not fur, if the leaves are stuck in the fur. It is just like what you would imagine a swamp monster's hairball looks like in a cat.
And that's me.
And now BB is something special for the game called a cat nut.
Yes.
And it's often described in that way, of just like a cat that has been in the wild for so long that they've developed a sort of natural armor, as it were.
My little beebs.
Yeah. So we found BB in the street making biscuits. Are
Yeah.
they surrounded by any other family or friends or anything like that? Or are they kind of a loner?
They are in front of their family's home.
Okay.
Family not of cat nuts.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
So they are a part of a litter.
Uh-huh.
And much like a Dickensian orphan with their face pressed against the glass, their family is inside where it is nice and warm.
There's like a roast duck in
and
the
cozy, and they're eating, and they're all so well groomed, and not BB.
There's always one in every family.
Yeah, and it's a big litter. There's a lot of other kittens in there.
So do you think that BB was sort of left to the wayside because there were so many kittens, or is this a choice that BB felt independent?
No, BB definitely got left behind. Oh no! BB was the originator of the no kitten left behind.
Yeah, right.
In schools,
Yeah.
you know. And it has been a tough go.
Right.
And I think that part of that is because all of their siblings displayed these special abilities and things that made them unique to their parents. And BB had a whole lot of nuttin' going on.
Aw, a nuttin'?
Nuttin'.
Oh, but there is something about the festival atmosphere that kind of makes the street feel like your home anyway. Because you do spend a lot of time out here, and you're well acquainted with the streets of Cat Tree City, rather. As you're kind of walking along and you see these stalls of merchants that have, like I mentioned, fried fish on a stick, there are other various like crafts of merchants like beadwork, and there are some armor and weapon stalls, but most of it's like decorative for the most part. Everything is kind of forcing your gaze upward. There is this upswell of people paying attention on looking up, almost like there's an eclipse or something happened, and you know you shouldn't look at the sun, but something compels each of you to look upward. High above the crowd, on a velvet-lined balcony, sits the king himself. He's an absolute mountain of orange fur, a lazy lout whose silk robes can barely contain his royal belly. He looks over his subjects as though they were a silver platter of glazed mice. With slow, sticky movement, he reaches a fat paw up and holds a fishbowl. The crowd goes dead silent, save for the twitching of 100 anxious tails. He says out loud, meowgically amplified, "Hear ye! Hear ye! The initiation quest is about to begin. Some lucky kittens will be chosen to prove how loyal they are to the kingdom by returning with some shiny treasure." Let us see who has the honor this time. And he reaches his paw in. You can hear a murmuring from the adult animals in the crowd. You can piece together that this follows a calendar that only the king understands. He reaches in and plucks out a piece of paper, studies it, and says, "Bibi! Is there a Bibi? Bibi!
Over here.
Ah, yes, you will be escorted by the royal guard. Come, Bibi, come." And at that, 2 cats that are in like blue and yellow tabards come up next to you and sort of are waiting for you to come with them. Do you go with them willingly?
BB's gonna kind of do what you assume is trying to stick their paws out, but it really they're jutting out this far from their rotund little body.
Yeah, the
And
width.
it's like,
Okay.
and just a bit like shaking follows.
I'm going to have you make a quick check. This is going to be the first roll of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. I'm going to have you make a smart roll. And do you happen to have the perception?
I do not.
Okay, so this is going to be a smart roll. So you're going to start with 3. Do you have anything that would deal with like noticing things or seeing kind of out of the ordinary? Or does your cattribute help in any way?
Not even a little bit.
Okay, so we're going to do these 3. What is your number for your smart?
That many.
2. So we're going to try to get 2 or lower. Those
Okay.
count as successes.
A 6, a 6, and a 5.
No successes
So,
on that
and I know
one.
I'm not that smart, but
Yes.
so that's so many successes?
That is a big ol' 0.
Okay, cool.
But if you'd like, you can spend a friendship point, if you have it, to be able to re-roll or give yourself an automatic success.
You know, I only have 1 friendship point.
Hold on
And I
to
feel
it.
like I gotta hold on to it.
What I will give you is out of the corner of your eye, you're not quite sure who, but you see some kitten rush from behind you in the direction back towards your home, as if there was somebody in the audience that is rushing back to your place.
Interesting.
But 0 successes, you don't know who that is or what
I
they're
don't know who
doing.
that is.
Yeah.
I might be related to them. I came from a big litter.
Lasagna! Calls out the king from above. What do we see? How does Lasagna react?
Lasagna has 1 strong. So Lasagna's a little afraid of going on adventure. Oh dear, are you sure?
As the royal guard approaches you, both of them are nodding, and it's a very
They're
serious.
sure. Goodbye, Mumsy. Goodbye, Dadsy.
They
Farewell.
are tearing up a little bit, and you can see that they're sort of crying, and
Just 3 very fat cats sort of like
Yeah.
hugging each other.
it's almost like you're going off to school or college or something like that.
Bye forever.
Yeah. The last time for sure.
Oh no, I'll probably perish out there. Take care of the store for me.
Butch! Butch! Catstity! And there's Butch, Catstity, and the Sundance Kitten?
Butch is leaned up against the little wall trying to look his cool spot, tips his hat up and goes, "Meowdy."
Guards, there he is! The low-voiced one.
He like, "Bud, I might have an opportunity to get Bud?"
And Bud is nowhere to be seen.
Buddy, it just starts addressing to a random cat nearby. "Yeah, buddy, I'm gonna make some friends."
Are you going along with the royal guards that have appeared?
Well, once they kind of like, I put up a little bit of a fight. Like, "Oh, you'll never take me alive." I'm so excited for this. So much.
Okay, roll a cute for me. This is you putting on a charm. Do you have anything that could apply to this? Either a skill or your cattribute?
My cattribute is that I blend in, so I feel like that would almost be a disadvantage
Yeah,
to trying
yeah.
to stand out. So should I roll 2?
Oh,
Or-
yeah, I'll allow that if
Okay.
you want to take it. So what is your number for cute?
It's 3.
Is 3. So
Yeah.
you're looking for 3s or below, and I'm going to say you want to get 2 successes on this because it's pretty difficult.
Okay, here goes. A 1 and a 3.
Hey! So you're able to sort of, pause. You're able to endear the royal guards to doing your little like cool guy act.
Yeah.
And you can tell that one of them is like, nice.
Boom, one friend.
Yeah. Fine finally, Blanc.
Oh, hey, bye mom, bye dad. They got food. I heard they got lasagna.
You don't even wait for the royal guard to
Nope,
come.
I'm just walking right in.
Oh my goodness. Well, each of you are led through this procession as the cats and other animals begin clapping silently with their toe beans. But there is like a cheer, as this is a festival and a ritual that happens whenever the king deems it necessary. The king looks pleased to be able to take in the applause of his loyal subjects as you're ushered in behind this stage. And as you do, you can see Bud is there. Your family members are there. Your parents are there as well. One of your siblings has shown up.
I'm shocked.
And they're each taking a moment with you as you're prepared to go on this adventure. Now, you've been tasked to find some shiny, shiny treasure, or else you feel that you may be exiled. Not that that's something you're unfamiliar with.
Yeah, get with it, everyone.
From Cat Tree City. But your family members are here to offer you some last-minute advice. Let's see how well you're able to take it in and to listen. So let's go around. Lasagna, who is here for you?
My parents, spaghetti and meatball.
The Bodega Cats.
My mumsy and my popsy. They probably put a "Be Right Back" sign on the store.
Back in
and
5.
Came to the stage. They're like, "We only have a few minutes.
Yeah.
We gotta make it fast." They don't have British accents.
No, they don't. They talk like this. It's, when we brought you in.
When I start my store, it'll be a different vibe.
Yeah. But we've always heard that there's this old lady, right? She would come by and we would get eggs from her. She would make deliveries. And we've heard that she's kind to the kittens that are sent out on this journey. So if you can find Grandma Scramble, definitely keep an eye out for her.
Oh. She sounds like a very intriguing character. I hope we run into her.
She definitely has eggs.
Sorry, an intriguing character.
Blanc. You've got your parents that have like kind of dragged you along into this that now look worried for you. And it's kind of the first time that you've seen this. They kind of let you get away with anything. But you see a look of concern over your mom's face. If you take the old forest road, look for the wooden hen wing. Okay?
He kind of drifts off.
Hey, Blanc.
Yeah.
She snaps her claws, and they're like painted.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Look for the wooden hen wing.
Do you smell that? It's divine.
And she pulls out a fish on a stick.
Ooh, yes. Okay. What
For
were you
the
saying?
road, and then it's gone. Cutting over to Bud. And now listen.
I know. I don't know you. Never heard your name before. We are not affiliated. Right? That's what you always tell me.
There's a single tear. I taught you well. No, but there's another thing.
Oh, yeah.
An old contact from back in the day. A Mr. Mooner.
Mooner.
Write that down. Mr. Mooner.
Mr. Mooner.
Look for the sign of a moon with a box.
Mr. Mooner.
He's a smuggler. He's wanted. But he's a good cat.
Oh, he's smug and sought after. Okay, got it.
Smuggler.
But I just want to say, not a lot of people would take in a little cat like me on the street.
Correct.
And teach me how to thieve and
What teach you how to live?
wink and get by in the
There's
underworld.
too many winks.
But I just wanted to say, I'll put on this hard facade, but thank you. Happy trails, cowboy.
There's like a bewildered look on his face. He's like, that one always surprises me. Was that Sundance? As he's walking away. And then for BB,
Yeah.
what is your youngest sibling? Are you the youngest?
No, I'm actually the oldest.
Oh, okay. So you're the oldest.
Yeah.
It's the youngest that has shown up for you.
Okay.
And maybe that you can tell that they're kind of nervous that maybe they shouldn't be there, or maybe they were told they shouldn't. But what do they look like?
So we have
Yeah.
BB, CC, DD, Gigi.
Gigi.
Gigi, Fifi's at home. Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
Gigi. And Gigi, being the youngest, is also the smallest and is just like a shock white cat with very, very, very pink little nose and just tiny little bit of black at the tip of her little ears. And truly, if you looked at BB and Gigi next to each other, you would not think they were the same species.
Right.
That's how different
The
they
stark
are.
difference between the two.
She's very delicate.
Yeah.
Very poised.
Well, at this moment, she does look a bit frightened. Her usual grace and poise is kind of shaken as she comes up to you and says, I just wanted to wish you good luck. Mom and Dad said I shouldn't be talking to you and that you made your choices, but I don't see it that way.
Thanks, Gigi. And just.
There's an awkward, she wants to go in for a hug, but doesn't know how to get around you, and so just sort of pat, pat.
BB just does a forehead dunk.
Aww. There's this sweet moment between you and your youngest sibling as you hear a familiar bell. Ding, 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 ding. And you know that this is your family calling you home. The many siblings, but it's not for you. I have to go.
I understand. Forehead dunk again.
You sort of knock her off balance. She wasn't expecting it, and then she turns and dashes off.
I kind of feel like everybody else got advice.
You turn to the other three cats who have separated from their loved ones who have been ushered off by the royal guard. And you see this catnut, who you may not have noticed in the city streets before.
Oh, hello there.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, howdy.
You're awfully round.
That's an odd thing to say when you first meet someone.
Just observing. I'm so sorry. I can't help myself. It just comes right out of my mouth.
Did y'all hear that they had lasagna? I think that was promised, and I'm not seeing it. Is that for later after we come back?
Oh,
Mondays
I
in my
love a meal.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real honest. I kind of blanked out as soon as they said my name. People don't say it
I think
often,
it's pronounced Blanc, right?
Oh, yes. Blanc.
Blanc. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
hi.
Hi. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kitten.
Bit of a mouthful.
Oh, that's
One
big,
person.
It's a big hat.
Thank you.
Is there another cat underneath your hat? Is that why you have the second name?
You'll never know.
Oh my God, he's being catatoued.
A cat in the hat? I don't think so.
I like the mat of your fur.
These are words nobody has ever said to me before.
People don't talk to me often either.
That is so weird because I feel like I'm just meeting you, but I do feel like we have a really welcoming energy.
Yeah, and you want some catnip?
Okay, we can't possibly start our journey high off our paws.
That's good advice. You know what? I like it. She's
How
smart.
are we supposed to find treasure like that? That's for later.
Wait, I thought they meant find food. That's what the shiny thing was. This isn't a food adventure.
That's right. It's not a food adventure. And you see another royal guard who is like you. A catnut that is on the outskirts of the city, posted at the western gate. You come up closer, and it seems like this is the place that you would leave to go into the forest to find your fortune. Well, the lucky winners, this guard grunts. Welter's orders. Every questing party gets a starter kit. Usually it's just some stale kitty snacks and a map with half the rivers drawn wrong. But some noble must have taken pity on you. He thumbs the top of a heavy chest that sits just behind him. It's locked tight. King's law says I can't just hand it over unless you prove that you've got the spine to leave the walls.
So what's it gonna be, Kittens? How do you want to handle this?
BB just turns around and puts a little paw and like drags it up their vertebra and is like,
That's a spine right there.
Are you sure?
No.
Make a charm roll, and this is going to be contested against him.
and
Do you have anything that could apply?
not even a little bit. Okay, so
Only one success for him.
so my cute is 1.
Yes.
I got a 6, a 5, and a 1, baby.
One success. Meaty beaty goes to you.
I might not know much, but I know I got a spine.
And I know a fellow catnut can handle themselves out there. What about you,
I think
hat boy?
during the spine situation, I think Butch would have tried to sneak around and pickpocket during like the sort of distraction and grab a key from this.
Interesting. So let's have you do. Are you stronger in strong or smart?
In smart.
Let's have you make a smart check. And do you have any skills or?
I have a
spells?
pickpocket
Yes.
skill, and my cattribute is blend in, so kind of going unnoticed.
Perfect. So you'll get advantage for this. So you'll be rolling 4d6.
Very nice.
But this is going to be difficult. So you're going to have to get 3 successes or better.
3 successes,
And remember,
okay.
you can also spend friendship after to re-roll anything that you don't like.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. I got a 2, a 1, a 5, and a 6.
So that's 2 successes so
Successes, so close.
far. You need one more.
Could I spend a friendship for?
Yes.
Is it a reroll or auto?
Auto success.
I'll take an auto success.
Yes.
Boom.
So describe for me in what way are you calling on this new friendship to sort of help you out in this last bit? Is maybe you get close to the keys and quit.
I'm like kind of getting close to the keys, and then BB kind of shows their spine, and like maybe we lock eyes for a second. I'm like reaching in the matted fur for a while, just trying to find. Nope.
And you are able to find and pickpocket a ring of keys.
Very cool.
How about over here? What do we got to prove yourselves?
Oh dear. Well, I would love to have just a conversation with you about why I deserve the items in that box. Because you see, I come from a very good line of cats, a very good store. We could offer you a discount anytime you want a little, like a hot dog or anything like that. You know, whatever they sell at bodegas. My parents, they own a different kind of shop than I'm going to, but they sell hot dogs.
I see. Why don't we go ahead and make this a roll? Let's do cute. And do you have any skills or anything that could apply here?
I'm chatty.
There it is.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So go ahead and add advantage to that. So you're going to roll 4, and I'm going to do a contested.
Whew.
1 success.
1 success.
Oh, you got it.
My cute's only 2, so.
So describe for me how this kind of works, your charm of giving a discount or the promise of future business.
I can read and write as has been established. So I take out a little notebook and a pen, I start scribbling on it, and then I tear the paper off and I hand it over, and it is a crude drawing of a hot dog that says half off, and then like a stamp of my paw.
This is incredible. What does it say?
Oh, it says half off, and then that's.
But I want a whole dog.
Well, you get as much of the dog as you'd like, but you'll pay only half.
What a deal.
Yes. My parents will honor it, I'm sure.
And he folds it and puts it away. Pats like the pocket that he keeps it in.
And you?
Well, my cat friends call me the Bella Bunky Bard. I like my fish, and that means I like a heart. I like to pat my belly and sing, yeah.
Just for the heck of it, let's make a cute roll. And you have a performance skill, I believe, right?
Yes, I make music.
Nice. So add advantage to that. So you're going to roll 4. And let's see how well this goes. This is pretty easy for you. So you only need 1 success. But let's see how good you get.
Okay. I got a 1, and I rolled a 3. A 3 cat is cute, so I
One success?
One success.
That's all you needed.
Boom.
Yeah, he actually sort of does that. He snaps his paw in time with you, and he's like, "More, more."
How on earth is he doing that?
Yeah, there's no thought. It's like two claws together.
Well, it seems that all of you, that was quite impressive. Everybody seemed to have proven yourself, except for the useless hat boy, and so might as well go ahead and open up. Might as well go.
And he's patting the other pockets.
I just can't figure out which one it is. There's a lot of keys on here.
You.
Did a crime.
And you go ahead and you find the key that fits in.
Perfect.
And you open up that chest, and you see 4 Meowgic scrolls. Ooh. So I'm going to have you go ahead and grab a scroll, reach in, and I'll go ahead and give you a random spell that you get to add to your list.
Oh!
So let's see. For lasagna, you pull out a scroll, and it has care.
Care.
It's a 3 cost.
Okay.
And then during any breaks, the kitten may spend 1 friendship point to give a heart point to each of his comrades present.
Oh, wow.
So only 1 friendship point for 1 heart to each of the other companions.
Okay, that's amazing.
And then we've got Blanc reaching in. You get Enchanting Voice.
Oh.
This is a 2 cost spell in the green sheet.
All right.
The kitten's voice becomes deep and soothing, calming or putting a creature to sleep, or stirring strong emotions when telling a story.
Ooh.
For Butch, you reach in and you grab Leave No Trace.
Ooh.
Until the next dawn, it's a 1 cost. The kitten conceals his trail and erases his paw prints. He becomes almost impossible to track and follow unless Meowgic is used.
Oh, nice.
God, a 3-cost cute spell is going to be so hard for me.
What could possibly go wrong?
Sorry, everyone, you're not getting any care from this old cat.
And then BB, you get Cat Haven. This is on the red sheet. It's a 2-cost spell. The kitten finds a protected, hidden, comfortable, sheltered, warm place where he can spend the night and snooze quietly, undisturbed.
Can I have that in real life?
Yeah, right? But as you grab each of these scrolls, there is an element of like memorization that occurs over you. You quickly glance over it and it becomes like imprinted on your little kitten heart. So you can write that down in your spell books, as that is free to cast for this session. As you're taking these scrolls and putting them away and memorizing them, this old guard leaves of his own accord, taking that chest with him. Just it's like a grunt.
Majestic.
Yeah. But before you is the path to the open world. And while many of you have dreamed about it, you've never set foot actually beyond this fence. Here, nature has completely swallowed the old human world. As you move forward, can I get a quick marching order? Who's taking the lead?
I will.
Yeah, Blanc. Blanc in front. Anybody taking up the rear?
I think BB is.
BB in the back. Blanc in the front, BB in the back.
I'll be like behind Blanc. I feel like if we've got like a map or anything, I can read good.
That's true.
I can be like the navigator.
Yeah. You haven't quite found a map yet, but
Well,
you
if
can
we
start
ever,
to make one.
in the hopes that one day we find a map, I'll be able to read it real good, you guys.
Yeah.
I promise.
As you're walking along, massive ferns have sprouted up from fractures in ancient concrete slabs, and vines choke out what used to be iron street lamps. The twilight is a deep, bruised purple. At a forgotten crossroads, the shadow of a wooden statue falls across your path. Everybody, please make a smart check.
Ooh.
And add any advantages or disadvantages based off of whether you can pay attention or you spot things.
Yep. 1.
I have see and search. That would be
Yes,
advantage?
that would add
Okay.
advantage.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, same.
Yep.
I've seen search. Okay, I'll
He's just
I'll
got
roll.
3 successes.
Okay. That was just the one success.
One success over here.
One success. Okay. For the one successes, it is getting darker. You are cats, and so you have a bit of dark vision and can kind of see in the dark, but it's hard to distinguish what is like a valuable piece that's here and not just another broken piece of a building or a street sign. However, Lasagna, you're looking over some of this, and a lot of it seems to be like past human created, but some of it may be kitten made. There seems to be carvings and things like that, and you can see off in the distance there's something that looks like a bird of some sort. And with 3 successes, I can tell you this looks like a chicken or a hen of some kind with its wing pointing in one direction.
Grandma scrambles.
You say that out loud, and the rest of everybody is like, what's happening?
I think Grandma scrambles is this way with the eggs. She's got the eggs.
Oh, I would love a scramble.
Yeah. Excellent. Grandma Scramble.
Yes.
The rest of us are supposed to have heard of Grandma Scramble?
Oh, sorry, that was advice only I received. I was told of a Grandma Scramble. Sorry, let me, my father told me, hold on. There's a Grandma Scrambles who's got eggs. Oh.
Wow.
That's real nice.
It's like he's in the room with me. I miss him so much. But we should go find her. She'll be helpful to us kittens.
Yeah.
There's food over yonder. We all should go. There's food over yonder. Let's give it a go.
Hey!
Gosh, I love that we've got music for our journey. I hate a musicless road trip.
You meander.
Oh, yeah. Lasagna, as we go, can you tell me about having parents?
Oh, it's so nice. You'd love it.
Oh, I bet I would.
They're lovely. They treat me very kindly, and they don't do anything bad.
Wow.
Yes. Sometimes I wonder why their accent is different than mine, but I'm sure that's for a future adventure.
Blunk,
Yes.
you got folks, right?
Yes.
How are they?
They gave me food and I like it.
Someone giving you food. That's just the best. Wow.
Yeah.
So do either of you know how you acquire nice parents?
Oh, I think you just get really lucky, or rather not unlucky.
Hurtful, but okay.
Let's go to Grandma Scrambles.
Yeah, take some scrambled eggs.
As you make your way over to the sign, something in you, Lunk, it rings familiar. Of this may have been what you were told to look out for as well.
Oh, yes. I think I was told to look for a big wooden ship called, I got distracted and ate a fish.
That's a really long name for a ship.
Yeah. I think it was called Diversity. I don't remember. I got distracted. I just started.
Yeah. You're making your way along this path, and it is a bit of a surreal clearing because not only has nature overtaken all of these structures, as you mentioned, there are other structures that are cat-made, but they look to be small houses of some sort, like they are coops. And they are created based off of this junk. It looks like an artistic junkyard of these small coops. But noticeably, you don't hear any chickens. You don't hear any clucking. You don't see any chickens. Just these coops that seem to frame a long driveway that goes up to a hut.
It's awful clucking quiet out here.
Oh my goodness, that joke was so borderline. I loved it.
Yes.
May I use my skills?
Yes.
I want to see if I can notice any of the tracks on the ground.
Love that. I will take a smart roll and then any sort of applications. If anybody wants to help as well, that may give him advantage in searching.
I'd like to help.
Do I get an advantage if he helps?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know what's going on.
Oh no, you could spend a friendship point to re-roll.
Sure, let's do that because I feel like this is important.
And you are working together, so how are you able to help in searching? Like, it seems like Blunk is on a mission.
Yeah. I'm sort of following around like, oh, that's cool. That's real cool. Yeah, no, you want the ones with the three.
The three.
The three out.
The three,
and one back.
yeah, okay, the three. All right. Re-roll that. I don't know what 3 means.
Oh no! No successes?
No.
You
That
can
one was
reroll
a
all of
6.
them, right?
You can re-roll all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was just the one re-roll.
No.
Okay. So
You can roll any of them that are not successes, and in this case, It's all of them.
All of them. I feel like I re-rolled that one on a cheat. So
Okay,
let me
okay.
do the 3.
Love the honesty.
Okay, I got the 1.
Yay! Okay, specifically, the two of you were looking at these tracks. There are these houses, right? And they're paw prints that are going in and out of this area. There are tracks of a small group of 4 heavily laden individuals that lead into the forest beyond the hut. And there are traces of more than just cats. One of them is very big, and then another is likely a female cat, from what you can assess.
Because it's got heels.
Because the female cats are heels. Does anybody else want to take a look around outside, or would you like to go into the hut?
See, I'm not great at it. I'm not the most. I don't have observance skills, but I'm a smart kitty cat. I'm sure I could look around and see if I can figure something out.
Yes. Are you looking at anything in particular?
I'm just trying to assess if there's any dangers up ahead.
Gotcha. Okay, so I will say, looking up at the hut itself, go ahead and give me a smart roll.
Wonderful. All right, I'm rolling 3. I'm very good at smart, so hopefully. Oh yes, that's 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. You go over to the porch of this hut itself, and you reach forward to maybe touch the door just to see if it's unlocked, and it creaks open on its own. And you notice Grandma Scramble is missing. There are signs of a struggle inside of this hut, and now that the door's open, everybody can sort of take a look.
Oh my goodness.
Things are knocked over and pushed. There are tufts of pulled out hair. So perhaps there was a claw cat fight of some sort.
Whatever happened here, I hope she escaped.
We're going to take some time for that.
Yeah.
Just make sure it sinks in. Thank you.
Is there a mechanic to leave the party?
Pause up and you're out. Pause up and I'm going home.
Pause up, BB out.
In my summon tools, is there a magnifying glass?
There could be anything in there, but remember, it only lasts that long.
That's true.
But it could be the moment.
And I have to use 2 points.
Yes, we could go over how spells work if you'd like to cast something.
Yes, I would like to summon tools.
Amazing. Okay, so we've got our first spell going. You're going to have to make a roll.
Okay.
And it's going to be based off of whatever sheet the spell is on. That's the skill that it uses. So it's smart, cute, or strong.
Found it.
Perfect. So then it should have that number. That's the number of successes that you need to roll with the skill that it is. So in your case, it's a smart roll, and you need 2 successes for the spell to go off as planned.
All right.
And what does it look like when Blunk casts Meowgic?
There's something I want to summon. There's something I want to get. Come on down and give me some in this bag of stuff.
Thank you for this slight rhyme.
I couldn't say the other word.
You could not.
I was not expecting that. That's excellent.
Talent right there.
Yeah.
And so this aura kind of comes around as an orange, kind of like Rick James, kind of and then an outline of a bag is trying to be
Amazing.
Summoned.
So we need
and
2
yeah,
successes.
I did it.
Hey!
2 and a 1. Let's go.
Nice. So it goes off as planned, and you're able to summon these tools. There's this bag that shows up. What do we pull out of there?
There is there's my gumshoe kit. So there's
Nice.
the magnifying glass and the paw and the fingerprints, and there's a little it almost looks like I can take pictures, but not really. It doesn't work. It's just
You got the gumshoe kit because you thought it was gum, but
yeah. But I thought it was gumshoe, gum on my shoe. That I do sometimes, but I guess we get to detective.
Where on earth did this guy find shoe?
Yes, and so I'll say for anything that you're using your tools for, you're going to get advantage when you're searching,
Okay.
Especially in here. Let's go around. BB, what are you doing?
Well, first and foremost, BB is admiring the impeccable design of this home.
Oh, yeah.
It's not often they see the inside of a home, so they haven't picked up on the fact that anything's amiss. They're
Sure.
like,
This is how it's supposed to be.
oh my gosh, the tables on their side.
Yeah, exactly.
The chairs scattered about the room. The empty canisters of food that have been scattered. What a choice. What a vision.
Yeah.
Are there stairs here? Is this like a...
It's a one floor kind of just hut sort of a
Okay.
thing. But you can see that there are like prep stations where she maybe had gathered eggs and would get them into the baskets to take them into town. So there's like that section and another kitchen. Go ahead and make me a smart roll, and we'll see what you can see.
Okay.
And if you have anything that would help.
Sure don't.
Okay.
0 successes.
It's the best decorating you've ever seen in your life. It's so minimal and but also maximal at the same time.
And BB definitely knows what both of those things mean.
Yeah.
They are taking mental notes on how they're going to decorate their home one day, because they will have a home.
Yeah.
You know what? Grab a friendship point, just because this I feel like fits within BB's character.
Thank you.
So you get a bonus one for that. Butch.
Yeah.
What are you up to? You were helping out.
Yeah, I was helping, doing some tracking, and as they're sort of in the house, Butch looks around. Like, yep, amateurs. No, not you guys. The criminals left a lot of fur and evidence behind.
You think a crime occurred?
I can feel it in my spurs, lasagna.
It is so odd that you sneak around but wear spurs. Have you noticed that?
I, for some reason, people don't seem to pick up on the fact that I'm around. It's a real bummer.
It's like ambient noise.
I've added the spurs, I've added the big hat, I've got this affectation to how I speak.
Affectation?
No, this is normally how I speak.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I feeling I've revealed too much. I'm gonna take a look around outside and see about how they entered the building and maybe where they went, and confirm it's the same group of people we saw in the woods.
Give me a smart roll.
Yeah.
And then anything that applies.
See and search.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3.
3 successes.
3 successes.
All right. You make your way to go out of the hut, but with 3 successes, something catches your eye inside the hut before you're even out the door. A pair of pliers glints in like the twilight. And so you look over there. It was left under a piece of furniture. It has a small mark engraved on the metal, a moon with what looks like a box hanging from it.
Oh, this might be Mr. Mooner. So I grabbed the pliers. So there's a box attached to the pliers? Or like
No, there's like a symbol on the pliers of a moon with a box.
Okay, so this belongs to Mr. Mooner. He's a smuggler. Well, I'm assuming the pliers probably his. Why would he be tied up with this? Did he abduct your egg lady?
Oh my god, I should hope not. You're not supposed to smuggle eggs. You're supposed to lay them like normal.
That's true, yeah.
What is Lasagna doing with this besides dispensing wisdom?
Well, I think Lasagna is an expert in stuff. Being a bodega kitty.
Yes.
So perhaps maybe she's looking around the room to see if anything feels like it's noticeable, like something should be there and it's not. Like what's missing.
Great.
Right?
Give me a smart roll for this
Okay.
too, and anything that applies.
Would we say that my background as a bodega cat gives me an advantage on
Sure.
if items have been stolen from a location?
Yep.
Okay, great.
This should be here, and I know it should be here.
Well, there's a price tag. Okay, so that's 4 successes.
Whoa!
And I know that sounds like a lot, but my smart is 5, so it's like it would be more impressive if I failed.
But this is right up your alley. This is exactly what you do as a bodega cat, or an ambitious bodega cat.
Yes,
in the
I
future.
actually don't go in the alley.
You're right. A chair is missing from the house.
A chair.
Not only is a chair missing, but you find that there are traces of rope fibers on the floor. And you come to the conclusion, Grandma Scramble must have been tied up.
Oh my goodness, this is meant to be a set of 4 dining chairs, and it appears that one is missing. You don't have a table with 3 chairs, that's nonsense. She's gone, she's been kidnapped. We have to rescue her, or we're never going to get eggs.
You know what this means? She had at least 3 friends. Just in general. She was having company over, you know what I mean?
Well,
So-
Butch, right now she's got 4. We've got to help her.
Aww.
New friend.
She's going
I'm
to
in.
need to get another chair.
And then finally, with your gumshoe kit, you're taking a fine-tooth comb over everything. Let's make one more smart roll for you with advantage.
just what it looks like. There's like an NCIS like
exactly.
going
You're, like,
on. There's like
recreating
tape
things.
everywhere. I'm just like analyzing in my head. That is, which one am I doing again?
Smart.
Smart. Okay, so that's one success.
One success.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're putting together that the tracks on the outside that you spotted, that number of people could have fit into this hut, and there were signs of like other people being here. So maybe they were the ones that put Grandma Scramble in a chair and tied her up. Maybe she escaped since there are rope fibers. But since the chair is missing, maybe she was just fully kidnapped.
Right.
Kind of hard to tell.
Do I know how
Catnapped.
fresh? Do I know how fresh the prints are?
Yes, it seems a couple of hours.
Okay. I'm gonna relay that to everyone. Okay, so it looks like this happened a couple hours ago, and it looks like they go. Do I know which direction?
Yeah, behind the hut, there seems to be like a back door that goes out, and that's where you saw the other footprints leading off into the woods.
And they go that way.
Well, we should go after them. If they're carrying her, they can't have gotten that far, even in a couple hours.
I assume same marching order as you make your way into the woods?
Yes, you have your eyes on the footprints. We should follow you. Off we
Perfect.
go.
As they start to walk, BB just kind of like casually makes their way up to Blanc and just takes a bag of kitty snacks out of what just seems to be their mass, their
Right.
body mass,
Yeah.
you know? And just kind of like does a little,
I heard you like food.
Oh! Thank you.
you're welcome.
I'm saving mine for later. It's called the marshmallow test.
Gain a friendship point for sharing your kitty snacks.
Thank you.
Thank you. The deeper that you push into the woods, the more the forest seems to close its jaws around you. The mist rolls in thick, dampening the sound of your paws on the moss. Suddenly, the snapping of a single twig cuts through the fog. From behind the mossy trunk of a dead oak, a figure steps into the moonlight. It's a slick, angular weasel. A shabby, dirt-colored cape hangs off of his narrow shoulders, and a heavy, rusted machete clinks against his belt. His left eye is wide and yellow. His right eye is cloudy, a cloudy blind marble, split by a jagged scar. He smiles, revealing a row of crooked yellow teeth. Well, little kittens, going for a late walk, are we? Do you need any help? I can guide you if you like. I know this area like the back of my paw.
Lasagna puffs up.
Is in a scared way or
Scared.
intimidation way?
Scared.
I'd like to cast a little bit of Meowgic, if I
Oh,
could.
nice.
Oh.
I've got cat's eyes,
Nice, nice.
and I would like to use that because while I think this dude is super cool,
Yeah.
I have my suspicions. And I've learned from a lifetime of seeing cool people, asking them if they want to guide you, to suddenly being robbed and left alone on the side of the
You're
street.
like, I know this trick.
I wonder
pulled
why
this
you would be
trick.
familiar with that.
So you only need one success in cute for this one, for the spell to go off.
Very cool.
So you can roll. Do you have any advantage for this? I guess you were born with this.
Born with, yeah, C insert is the thing I keep using. I
Go
guess
ahead
we keep,
and take advantage for it. This is your thing.
This is what
What does it look like when you cast a spell with Meowgic?
I think for Butch, sort of like tilts his head down a little bit, and you just hear like in the distance, and like his eye just glints a tiny bit, and he's just taking everything in.
So good.
And I have
High noon.
2 successes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's all you needed. So yeah, this light goes off in Butch's eye, and all of a sudden the world lights up as if you're seeing heat vision. It's just like a wave, like that goes over your the spectrum that you can see. And you do see this weasel, but what nobody else has noticed so far is he's accompanied by another catnut who is hidden just behind with another like big black cauldron. similar to what BB carries around. But they are good, as you know, at hiding in plain sight, and so no one else has noticed them yet except for you with this exceptional meowgic.
Okay.
And they haven't noticed that you cast anything yet.
Well, meowdy, partner. To you and your friend back there.
There is a shock, and then he's like,
This weasel ain't alone.
and then there's like a rustling in the shrub behind him, and now you all realize it's not a shrub, but rather another catnut that sort of sits up and goes, "Hi, I'm Greaser."
Hi, I'm Blunt.
I would like to hide. I'm in the back for a reason.
Yes.
BB wants no part of this.
Amazing.
And BB's cattribute is disguise.
Perfect.
So,
go ahead and let's make, I would do either smart or cute, whichever is more applicable.
I think I would like to actually use my meowgic.
Oh, okay.
Because I do have the spell that allows me to like burrow
Yes,
and
the
hide and
earthworks.
protect myself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I'm not at all doing that because it lets me use my strong.
No, but it does.
But it lets me use my strong.
Just a bonus.
The only ability that I'm good at.
Yes, and you only need one success for this to go off. What does it look like when BB casts magic?
I think for being a cat who's very like of the earth, it looks a little like a vibration of their leaves, kind of like melding down.
Yeah.
Do I do advantage for my cattribute?
Yes.
Okay.
Since you have disguise for this.
2 successes.
You only needed one.
Okay.
So you are exceptionally hidden. Describe how the earth moves and how you're able to create your hidden face.
So it's almost like it has equal parts BB kind of like slides down a little bit and the earth kind of lifts up around them on either side. But it's in such a subtle way that I think like the untrained eye does not pick up on it as movement. It's just kind of like...
I imagine it's like the time-lapse plant videos of like you just see it moving and it's in real time it's really slow, but gradual. Perfect. And yeah, you're completely hidden and it seems like they may not have noticed you at all. So we have the 3 of you that are out in front and some pretty bold assertions that have come from Butch.
I am reckless.
Just a bit more about this catnut. Leaves and brambles are tangled between their fur. His forehead is practically non-existent, and slung effortlessly over his massive shoulder is a blackened iron cauldron. The weasel adjusts his cape, his tail twitching like a snake, and gives you a greasy, welcoming bow. Do you walk past them?
What'd you say your name was again?
My name is Croto. A pleasure.
Is that a family name?
Of the New England Crotos.
Oh, perhaps I've heard of you. I'll ask later when I'm home. We'll be taking our leave now, I think. Right, fellas? We're not.
Why don't you come with us? Why don't you come with us?
Well, I know where I'm going. Do you have a goal?
Have you happened to see perhaps an elderly woman carrying a lot of eggs tied to a chair?
I kind of nudge Blunk real quick, and I gesture down to their feet to see, like, keep an eye on, look at their tracks and see if they match up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that sound familiar to you?
Make a cute roll to try to get some information.
Can I get advantage because I'm chatty?
Yes.
/ I have sweet talk.
There it is. That'll work too.
Because I need all the help I can get. I'm not cute. Oh, I got 2 successes!
2 successes. Perfect.
I'm really happy about it.
We may have seen who you're looking for. What have you got to pay for this information?
Oh, I've got a trinket that I can exchange your gift. Would you like a trinket?
He looks over at Greaser.
Greaser would like a trinket. Oh my god, I've got one that you'll love, Greaser. Hold on. And she like pulls out her bag and she rustles through it and pulls out one of those like little plastic balls that are like cages that have like a little bell in it. So you shake it around. What about this?
Interesting.
Like the weaselly hands.
Well, yes, she was taken that way, and points in the direction, and gets very distracted by this toy. It is like chewing on it and examining it from all angles. This other cat nut makes its way over to you, Butch. Actually, you gave that to Greaser, right? Or did you give that to the weasel?
I threw that to Greaser.
Oh, okay. So Greaser's playing with that, and it's the weasel that comes up to you. You seem to be the smart one here. You sure you don't want any guidance?
So when you say guidance,
Yes.
and you wink at me,
Yes.
does that mean if we don't pay you for guidance, you're gonna come back and murder us later?
No, we'd murder you now.
I see. Well.
No, we wouldn't murder you.
Okay. I feel like he's gonna murder us. Listen. We might look like three kittens just fresh out of town, but you don't want to mess with Butch Cat City and the Sundance Kitten and his posse. And he reveals by moving his handkerchief that he's got his knife strapped to his hip. A good sharp knife.
Ooh, notably. So I will say that we have entered a cat fight. Ooh. Now, since no blows have been exchanged and it's all been threats so far, we're in a fang cat fight. So we're baring our fangs, we're hissing at each other out in the streets. So how this will work is the players, you will have initiative, and you can do as many non-aggressive actions as you'd like, as long as everybody gets a turn. But as soon as somebody does an aggressive action, i.e. attacking somebody else, then it turns to my turn as the NPCs, and we'll continue on back and forth in that way. So since you initiated this, Butch, what would you like to do on this initiative turn in a cat fight?
I just look around and I make it very clear that I'm trying to form a distraction, as I've noticed that I can't see one of our paw team members.
Yep. So you're trying to kind of conceal or make a show?
I guess I'm trying to make a show.
Make a show,
what
intimidating.
I'm doing. Yeah.
Go ahead and make a cute check for me.
Ooh.
And this will be contested against you. 2 successes.
3 successes.
Dang!
1-1.
Ooh. Nice. All right, so you've got this intimidation tactic that seems to be working on both of them. They both are looking at you and like, "Oh, Butch, who's that? Is that you? Are you referring to yourself?"
I'm Butch Cat City and the Sundance Kitten. I'm not attached to the name. If any of y'all think of a better name but I do have a good sharp knife.
Wow. And at this, it goes to another player, so it is your move if you'd like to do anything.
I think I want to try to de-escalate this.
Yeah?
I want to make some music.
Yeah!
Yes. Oh.
No one can fight if there's a soundtrack.
This is my favorite musician.
Well, I got a cool song and I think you'll sing along. Why don't we be friends? Why don't we be friends? Chime in. Why don't we be friends? Why don't we be friends? Woo! Why don't we be friends?
This is a threat.
Are you using any of your magic with this, or are you relying on your skills?
I think I'm just going to rely on my skills.
Awesome. And you would have advantage on this. So
Okay.
4. 3 successes we're looking for.
That is going to be, that's under smart or cute or?
Cute.
Cute, okay. I'm going to use friendship because that's 2 successes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So spend a friendship
I'm going to spend a
point.
friendship and re-roll. Boop.
But you can keep any successes.
Oh, I can keep them. Okay, so I'll re-roll to these 2. And I got another one.
Hey.
So there is a soothing song that emanates out from Blanc, and it sort of disarms everybody, but especially these 2, who were not expecting music at this time. And they seem intimidated and calm. Like, the vibe is chill a little bit. Moving on, anything else? You'd like to stay hidden?
I'm staying hidden right now to see where things are going.
Gotcha.
I'm not the smartest catnut, but I would like to look at them and see. And again, remember, I'm not the smartest. I want to look and see if they have a chair. Or an old lady.
Right.
Or an egg. or a rope. Those are the 4 facts I
Copy.
remember about this case.
That's great. Go ahead and make a smart roll, and anything that it would apply.
Probably nothing. Probably nothing.
You're a specialized
I
kitten.
have hiss and growl and shake your booty, and neither of those are really what I'm up to right now.
Yeah, not for this one.
I got 1 success.
Hey! Okay, you're giving them the once over and looking for anything in your hidden space.
Yeah.
And I will say you were successful in not seeing anything that ties them to the hut. So they don't look guilty, but they don't quite look innocent out here either. But no rope fibers, no chair, no old lady, and
Eggs.
no eggs. Not even the smell of eggs.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And I do know what they smell like.
Right? Notably.
Okay.
And then finally, Lasagna, what are you up to?
I am also attempting to de-escalate. I can't fight. I have 1 strong. But what I will do is attempt to sweet talk again. Fellas, we don't need to resort to fisticuffs. We're gentlemen, gentle kitties, gentle creatures. We don't need to be doing any of this. We simply, I believe, should part ways, having made new friends. You have your present that we've gifted you. We have the information we need. Why don't we just say farewell? Nice. And perhaps we see each other at the next concert for Blanc.
So combined with everybody's efforts so far, this could work. Give me a cute roll. But I'm going to say they've knocked down the difficulty of this to 1 success.
Okay, that's great. And I do get to roll it with advantage due to my sweet talk.
Yes, you
skills.
do.
Yes. Thank goodness. Oh, I got 3 successes, though, is the thing.
You have made 2 friends this day.
Yay!
The 2 of you look, the 3 of you, not being able to see you, up and down and say, maybe you didn't need our help after all.
We're just a bunch of smart kittens being friends with other smart kittens and ferrets and whatever you are. I don't know. I've never seen one of you before. It's so cool.
A weasel, thank you.
A weasel.
And you see the cat nut in the back just still playing with a toy. Like, I like your toys.
It's your toy now. You can pay at my parents' store later.
I don't have any money.
You know, game recognized game. That was a pretty good shakedown.
No.
No, come bring it in here. Beam me up.
Dab with paws.
Beam me up.
But you do, going past them, you see more of the tracks leading further in the direction that you were headed. The 3 of you seem like you're free to go as the 2 don't necessarily stand watch where they are, but are near the mound that you know is BB.
And we'll be taking our pile with us.
You pull out a rake and you just start raking the leaves.
Off we go. Better leave a place better than you found it. That's what I always say.
They're so cool and responsible.
It's so important to take care of the environment. At least I would if I were ever allowed outside.
Yeah.
As they're just getting out of earshot, BB's gonna go,
And you hear the response, but it seems distracted, as though they're just, it was like muscle memory, but they're still concentrated on the toy. But yeah, they're out of earshot and sight, and so you're able to spring up from the ground, surprising everyone.
Oh my God.
it was BB the whole time.
Oh, the good gracious.
That's great.
It's pretty good.
I forgot you were with us for a second.
That happens a lot.
Well, I wouldn't want to forget you, because look at you. Look at this great ball of mat right here. This is so cool. Hold on. I start like patting it around. I kind of get distracted. I'm like, sorry. That's your mat. I shouldn't be taking things that don't belong to me, especially from my friends.
Oh, go on.
Keep playing with.
You can keep playing with
The rest of the walk is still like.
And BB, there's a word that sticks with you. He called you a friend. He called you all friends.
You just kind of hear as they keep going under their breath every now and then BB goes, friend.
Oh. You're pushing your way through more overgrowth, following along these tracks, and you push through a final punishing wall of stinging nettles and sword grass. But suddenly, the oppressive forest breaks away. You're standing on the edge of a hidden, mirror-like pond, glowing faintly with bioluminescent algae. Stacked along the water's edge are several massive, rusted human shipping containers, now completely overgrown with flowering jasmine and wild roses from a makeshift fortress. Hovering over the water like silent helicopters are giant iridescent dragonflies.
What the hell is a helicopter?
Oh, right. Like dragonflies, there are dragonflies. Warm golden light spills from the open doors of these shipping containers to the central container. Inside, you can see that the interior has been transformed into maybe a parlor of sorts, but I wanted to check in with you while we were still outside and near this pond. What would we like to do?
Is there like the pond, like is there a pathway or do we, okay, so we don't have to like,
you don't have to cross
make a boat
the
or
pond.
anything like, okay,
Nope.
cool.
It's just notable that there is a pond and that there are these like dragonflies that are over it. If anybody would like to make a roll, I could give you some more information if you're looking outside.
Yeah, I'd like to look around and just observe if I see any stuff that shouldn't be there. Something
Right.
that seems out of place,
Or
perhaps.
things that are missing.
Things that are missing, things that are there but should not be,
Sure.
because I'm a stuff expert.
You are. We've established that. So I'll take a smart roll with advantage.
Yes. That's what I was hoping for. Gotta play to my strength
Hey.
for once. And that is 3 successes.
3 successes. All right.
But they are high success. Like it's a 5, a 4, and a 4.
Well, you know what? A success is a success.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
take
Win's
it,
a win.
baby. Yeah. Notably, you notice that there is a transport of stuff, because that's what you are keeping an eye out for. These dragonflies seem to be carrying something, and they come from this container, and you can see one of them has like a package that's attached to it, takes off, and zips towards the city and goes clear over the walls. And you can now piece together maybe this is how these deliveries and stuff have been happening.
Ooh, interesting. Butch, does that sound like the thing that you were talking about earlier? Because if they're just going over the walls, they're probably not paying the proper entry taxes or whatever the heck it is that people do. I don't know. I don't own my own store yet.
By the thing we were talking about earlier, you mean crime, right?
Crime, yes, the crime.
Oh yeah, this looks like a pretty illicit operation right here. This is impressive. Nice dragonfly going over the water, keep us away, you know. Hiss, I hate that stuff. Yeah, and that building over there, it seems to be kind of a place where a lot of bad kitties would hang out.
Why would you know something about that?
You never heard this conversation, all right? Okay, it's never happened.
What conversation?
That's why I like you so much.
BB, with this exclamation of joy, what are we doing here? Are you taking a look around? Are we going to go towards the inside?
Does they're flying over the pond, but does the pond look in any way, shape, or form suspicious?
Ooh, give me a smart roll for me.
Let's see how that goes. 2 successes?
2 successes. Look at the little smarty pants over here.
You're like an expert at being outside.
Nature
Yeah,
stuff.
That makes
all
sense.
So good
right.
at outside.
Yeah, you can tell that the pond is like part of the operation. So in order to keep things maybe hidden or something like that, there are like watertight containers that seem to be put in there. The dragonfly comes by, grabs the thing, and goes. So it's like part of the operation, and maybe you think distances whoever the smuggler is from being traced back.
Interesting. Did we know what was being smuggled?
Well, if there's a smuggler, the only one I know about outside of the walls is Mr. Mooner. So I'd like to look around for any moon insignia.
You don't even need to make a roll. Yes, you see a lot of moons. In fact, each of the dragonflies seem to be branded with the moon and box symbol.
And they like that?
Branded, I say, with not like a burn, but like yeah, they have T-shirts, they have hats.
They have shirts. That's cute. Okay.
They have short shorts, and they
And they like
make
that.
deliveries. Yeah, they like that.
BB's just gonna go into the pond and try and grab one of the boxes.
Nice. Okay. Does BB have experience in the water, or is this a new thing for them?
BB has experience with water, mostly because, unlike other cats, I think, they have just such, like, the fur density being woven with a bunch of leaves and twigs and garbage crap, I think gives them this kind of barrier from water where they don't actually feel it the way other cats do.
You're not permeable.
So-
Just like floating on top of the water.
Yeah,
Like a
exactly. So BB's just going for it.
You waddle out, and it's like you have a floaty on, and you're just like sort of waddling.
Just immediately kind of tips forward and is like,
Perfect. Yeah, you're able to make your way out there, and you see one of these containers, again, labeled with this moon and box. It looks easy enough to open if you'd like.
I would love to.
You crack part of it open and immediately get a whiff. It's the nip.
I got the stuff.
Bring it back. Bring it over here.
And BB's just gonna try to grab as many of them as possible and do a little.
As you do, one of the dragonflies looks down, and it looks like, that's mine. So it looks as though it may be ready to fight you for it.
Oh, no thank you.
And I'm just gonna try to keep swimming.
Make a charm roll with advantage.
Thank you. Does that count for my hiss and growl?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
This
good.
is a fang fight, cat fight.
And is this cute? Or
Yeah, for persuading, right? Or
Okay.
intimidating.
You got this.
You got this.
I need y'all to know my cute is 1. I got 2 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a very cute interaction you just had.
So much. Thank you.
What do you do to deter this dragonfly from coming after this container?
So I think it really is that no other cats would be as bold to just essentially walk right into the pond and just grab as much as possible and leave. And I think the dragonfly has no choice but to be like,
She knows what or they know what they're doing.
like, clearly they know what they're up to, you know?
Yeah, I'll take it. There is a sort of like with their wings as they like they're off on rotation and they just got on lunch break now. But you were able to grab a couple of these containers and bring them back to the shore. Are you going towards the side with everybody or towards the side that's more on the containers?
Oh, I'm headed straight back to my friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're able to do that. You see BB come up with all of this.
This was what they wanted us to get, right? We can go back now? Was this the we're done? We're good?
Well, BB, I hate to break it to you. I think they want something shiny. And while this is a voluminous pile of beautiful, beautiful catnip, just smell the aroma. It is not
too
that
much.
shiny, sadly.
Interesting. So I went in the pond for just no reason whatsoever.
Oh, no. This is still a treasure for us, I think. Maybe a way to become better friends with each other.
More songs will be had.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And I could turn this into some money, if you know what I mean. We just got to find some folks. Anywho, but I'm really interested in what's going on in there. And Butch points to the sort of bar. It's like a bar area, tavern.
Like shipping containers.
Shipping containers.
Yeah.
With lights coming from. Does it sound like pretty raucous over there? Is it like
Not
happening?
raucous, but you can tell that there are creatures inside. There are
creatures-
people in there.
Okay. I kind of want to check that out. I mean, if Grammy Scrambles, what's her name?
Grandma scrambles.
Grandma Scrambles, sorry.
And I do think she can prepare eggs in other ways, too. For instance, poached or fried or over easy. But we have to meet her to find out. And in order to do that, we've got to rescue her.
That's right.
I would love to get those eggs when we get there.
Perhaps an omelet.
Can I ask a
That's
question
too fancy. Is that French or something?
Is the structure of the building, is it 1 story, 2 stories?
It is multiple containers, but it looks like they're hollowed out to be like multiple stories of a building. It just makes it big around the inside. Like a
Okay.
TARDIS.
Okay. So you said you had a grappling hook, right?
Well, let me check the old. Bam!
Oh, what if we threw it up there, sneak up top, and then dive in?
I haven't thrown up in a minute.
Same.
That is a crazy and reckless idea, and it rocks. Let's go. Let's do it.
So everybody down for using this grappling hook to go to the top of the shipping containers.
Let's do it.
Go ahead and whoever's doing it, make a strong roll, and let's see if you can attach it.
As I sort of like deal with the weight of it, kind of look around.
What's happening?
BB.
BB!
Strongest cat. Thank good.
Make a strong roll, and you only need 2 successes for this. You can take advantage because this is your thing. You're using your strength.
4 successes.
Wowzer.
Describe for me like the elaborate lasso trick that you do that fully creates a secure way to get on top of this building.
BB does a little like one of these like around the side and then swoops it under them like what was that toy from the 90s?
Skip it?
Skip it, Bob.
Skip it.
Yeah, skip it.
Skip it. BB does like a little skip it around and
Very
then
limber.
throws it over their shoulder. Yeah. And they do have shoulders. You just haven't been able to see them
Right.
up until now.
And it, goes flying exactly where you intended. And you can see there is an outcropping of like a little chimney that it wraps around and gets a hold solidly. There's some like glowing algae.
Just comes out mixed in with a hairball.
Despite that second thing, that was positively beautiful.
Wow.
Wow.
And while they're appreciating BB's handiwork, BB is going to start creating a little burrow to hide the nip in.
Aha! Because this would not just be earthworks, but you had something else, right? Like a...
I do have
Oh, the
something
cat
else,
haven.
but that's for me to snooze.
You're right. So this is earthworks.
Yes.
You're using your Meowgic, so you need 1 success with a strong roll, which I'm pretty sure you're going to get.
Yeah. So would this be 3 or do I...
3, you can do 4.
Okay. That is 3 successes.
You only needed 1.
All right.
So yeah, you're able to shape the earth again with your Meowgic and create this perfect hiding spot for how many containers of nip are you hiding away?
This many.
1 for each family member.
That's 8, and I know that because I know how to count.
There it is.
It says it on my sheet.
And you know that because you know how to read.
Successfully hiding it away. Each of you are assuming climbing up this rope that is now attached to the top of this container. Bleck, you see that there is like a skylight, so to say, but it is shut at the moment at the top of this. But it looks like it could be opened if you'd like. Everybody else sees this as well on top of the container. There is no other like openings or anything that you can see.
Can I see if I detect like a structural weakness in the sort of thing that I need to like move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since like fixing things is kind of one of your deals, I'll give you advantage for this on a smart roll.
Okay.
And do you have a skill that would apply? Or your attribute? You're a DIY superstar, aren't you?
Yes.
That would apply for this.
Yes.
So you've got 4.
All right. All right, y'all. Let's get it. Superstar. I got 2. Looks like I got 2 success on
2
smart.
successes. With that, I will say that if you were to, and maybe you have this in your toolkit in some way, but if you were to like grease the hinges of this skylight, you could probably open it without any noise. That's what you think. Everything else is kind of like cobbled together and is welded shut. There is this pipe that you had the grappling hook around that, but it's too small for anybody to like fit in. You could perhaps listen in to see if you can hear anything through that.
I do have an oil can.
There you are.
Boom. Hey guys, I'm just gonna oil this up real quick. Yes.
I was wondering what that was for.
At this specific moment. That's it.
Perfect.
That's it.
And yeah, you see Blanc able to do this with this oil can that he pulls out of nowhere. And then are you going to open up the skylight?
I'm trying to do it as calmly as possible without making any noise.
Yeah, and I will say, in combination with your item and the assessment that you did before, you're able to perfectly, quietly open this hatch up. And now all of you can see down inside.
So when I use an item, does that mean it's gone for good, or I have to like?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to wrap up the little grappling hook and be like, BB, this seems like it's more your speed.
Oh, you gift BB the grappling hook. Take a friendship point.
Oh, heck yeah.
Peering inside of this shipping container from above, the cold metal of the shipping container has been transformed into a dandy's parlor filled with velvet cushions, stolen human tapestries, various shiny gemstones, and the rich, intoxicating aroma of mushroom soup.
Hold up.
It's intoxicating. Looking further, resting on a beautifully carved wooden bed in the corner is what you assume is Grandma Scramble, an elderly cat that is snoozing peacefully. And hovering over her, gently dabbing her forehead with a damp cloth, is a giant, ancient wolf spider, wearing a pristine white nurse's cap and collar. This is what you see.
I'm going to be honest. I was not expecting that.
What?
So should we leave them alone? I kind of feel like we're intruding.
I mean, we quite literally are trespassing, but I feel like we've set off on this mission to find and rescue Grandma Scrambles, and her house was in such disarray that I can't assume that she went willingly, even if she is unconscious now.
Lasagna, you're good with saying words at people's faces and such.
Sure.
What if you, maybe got in there and had a chat with that big eight-legged thing in there?
Okay.
If you just speak authoritatively, I could give you a scarf.
Fellas.
Dress you up.
First of all, I have a perfume silk scarf. Thank you so much. I don't
Perfect.
need it. Thank you so much, though, for the offer. I love that. Second of all, fellas, I have an idea I've cooked up in my head. Not literally. I'm going to go back down the side of the building, and I'm going to go in the front door. You three stay up here. I'm going to distract the spider and talk to it. And when I'm talking to it, you rescue Grandma Scrambles? How do we feel about that?
I don't know if I want to take her away from what might be necessary medical attention she's receiving. I don't feel educated enough to determine if her treatment is done.
Okay, how about this? I'll do that whole thing I just said,
Yeah.
but instead of you guys taking Grandma Scrambles, I will figure out from the spider, and then once it's become clear that Grandma Scrambles is here against her will, I throw a signal, and then my strong, brave friends take her to safety, and then if she's good here, I'll do a different signal, something that's very obvious, sort of a, fellas, it's good, come on down, we're fine. But if it's not good, it's not fine, don't come on down, it'll be more of a, ooh.
That's the signal?
Yes, I think that'll work. I think that's subtle.
Wait,
I could work
we
that into a
leave?
conversation. No, we take Grandma Scrambles and we split.
All right, okay. We steal an old lady. I
we
can get
make
behind
like
that.
an egg and crack.
I like crackheads.
Damn, that's real good. Damn, that's real good. I can't even laugh at that, how good it was. I'm just upset. All right, that's a good plan.
Okay, I'm gonna just figure out how to get down.
Yeah. Notably, the grappling hook has been removed.
Okay, I'm just going to
Gingerly.
sort of gingerly. Oh no!
I could just put the hook back.
I could try to summon tools and
Too
see.
late. I've already fallen. Unfortunately.
I try to summon tools and see if I have a rope.
Ooh, actually, I love that so much more than fall.
Yes. However, you have done the summon tool spell.
Right.
So you can cast it again if you spend a heart point for it.
I think I will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's gotta work. Something's gotta give. All right, cool. So
And I believe that's a smart roll.
that's smart. Yes, that is smart. So
Can I give advantage by describing in detail the kind of ladder situation I'm looking for?
Yes. Oh, a ladder, not a rope, but a
A
ladder.
ladder, please. Listen, here, I'm not
A
very
step ladder or a
I'm super
full
not
ladder?
strong. So if you could get even just an entire full set of stairs would be lovely. Something that I can really grab onto and not fall off of.
I can make stairs. I can make this cape.
So I believe you need 2 successes.
Got 3.
Nice! What does it
Three
look like when you summon?
ones.
Oh, whoa! Oh,
That's triples.
That's a triple. I forgot to mention this. If you roll 3 of the same number, it's like a critical success or failure. So this is working
use
in
it
our
on
favor.
this.
What is the most imaginable, elaborate staircase that you conjure out of nowhere?
Oh, it's like very cartoony.
Yeah.
It's just like a magician like pulling out of his bag, but like there's just this endless like contraption of like that I like rigged together like earlier that week. I just made some stairs just because I was bored, and it's like this like giant electro set like stair pulley system, and I just go. There you go.
It unfolds and then turns on, and it's actually an escalator as the stairs begin to move in a downward fashion.
Oh my goodness gracious, this is so much better than just flinging myself off of the building. Thank you so much. I go down the stairs.
Yeah, the escalator. Do you ride down or do you?
I sort of like stand there.
Yeah.
I like do that thing where I stand right in the middle and I don't like move to the right or the left so people can pass.
You're coming up to the end. Do you panic or?
Both handrails.
Yeah.
I sort of, it is clearly scaring me, but I do it. So with that many successes, how could I not feel confident in what my friend has made?
Yes.
And then I'll just sort of like very quickly scoot around to the other front and like casually walk through the front door. Hello!
And as you let out a hello, everybody up top, of course, can hear her. And there is a flurry of motion as everybody's caught off guard. And you hear in your head alone a soft feminine voice. Yes? How may I be of assistance?
Hello, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
You're sort of looking around. There is this older woman cat that is in this elaborate bed, and then this spider who turns its face and its 8 eyes to look at you. The nurse's hat is a little bit disarming, but you can tell that she is telepathically communicating with you, as some of her other legs are still tending to Grandma Scrambles.
Oh, well, so lovely to meet you. I'm just on a quest to find my grandmama. Appears she's gone missing. Right behind you, there she is. Oh, we found her. Oh, what luck. May I take her with me back to her home because I love her, my grandmother. Ooh.
Roll a cute check. And you can add your sweet talk to this.
It's the sweetest of talks.
Yeah.
2 successes.
2 successes. There is the return of this voice in your mind, and it is disorienting because she's not moving any like mandibles or anything. There's no real indication other than the head nod that she's the one that's speaking to you. I wasn't aware that Grandma Scrambles had any children, much less grandchildren.
Well, Grandma isn't just a title, it's also a familial bond.
You're right. Oh, mammals.
Question for you: Is Lasagna speaking out loud?
Lasagna is speaking out loud.
Okay, so we're hearing one half of the conversation.
Exactly that.
Okay.
Cool, is that good for you guys?
Do a quick check-in up here as you've seen that this didn't quite go as planned. She's not handing over Grandma Scrambles. Is there anything else you'd like to do in this moment?
Why is she talking to herself?
I don't know, but it seems to be working. Like the thing's kind of, it's like facing Lasagna now.
Yeah.
Lasagna's got his attention.
And BB's gonna look in. Is there anyone else in the room with them?
Ooh. Oh, actually, if you're doing this with Butch, you have your Meowgic that's still active, right? Where you can see hidden things.
That's right.
So working together, you're sort of peering over this, and your heat vision kind of pings as well. You see there is another person in there, a cat that is hidden in a closet.
Ooh.
In an armoire.
Closet?
Closet.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Yeah. There are ears on it.
Maybe as we're both kind of looking at it, like when you shine a light at an animal that's outside and you see the green, like that little shine, we're like, wait a minute. There's somebody in there. Should we like throw a rock at the closet? I feel like I can't tell if that person's in there against their will or with their will. Is that how you say it? Against their will? For their will? Which way does it go?
I think it's for.
For their will.
Bye? Sorry, I'm not in this conversation.
Where is the closet in terms of if someone were to, I don't know, Mission Impossible style descend from a rope from the ceiling, would the spider be able to see?
Yes, it is a fairly small room, but you're up at the top, and it is all one room, like you're at a high ceiling, and the closet that the person's hiding in, this cat is hiding in, seems to be right underneath where this skylight would be. The bed is off to the side, and then we've got Lasagna there talking to the spider over there. So you'd be able to go down, but if people weren't distracted, it's pretty obvious that a cat came in.
You think we need to be stealthy to get in there? Because people don't see me often.
I mean, I think maybe you should go check on the cat in the closet.
Okay, yeah, easy, okay.
Yeah.
Takes his hat off, puts it on the side, takes his bells off.
Stealth mode.
Here you go. If anything goes wonky out here, wiggle this, and I'll know.
Can we see like the closet? Like, is there a lock on it, or is there like?
It doesn't seem like there's a lock. It just seems like doors that would open.
Okay. 1 second. I'm gonna like rip off like a part of my cape, and then I'm gonna try to make it so that, because he's a tiny cat.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like fix it so that like you can, like Mario Brothers style, you can like grab the back of the cape and just like let it kind of like shoot you down.
Yeah.
So yes, take this, and then I need to cast Quick Fix.
Oh.
So that I can like fix it to you so that you can have the full extent of gliding down.
Yeah.
So Quick Fix is a 2-success smart Meowgic.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll smart, and you're going to need 2 successes for this to go off.
Okay. Am I rolling with advantage or just regular?
With advantage.
Okay. All right. Nope.
Oh, wait. Okay. So how many did you get?
None.
Okay. So with Meowgic specifically, you can push, and the spell will go off as intended, but you'll have to roll on a wild magic table, and so an unintended consequence may happen, or you can say the spell doesn't work.
That's
Feels like we probably should.
I feel like we should go the wild route.
Yeah! So you're pushing through with this Meowgic, and again, you had described it before as sort of this orange energy that was coming through, and it goes down this sort of rope that you've fashioned out of your cape, and then it seems like the spell doesn't go off, but you concentrate further. Go ahead and roll 1d6 and tell me the number result that you get.
Okay. 5.
The magic doesn't quite activate like you'd hoped it would, but you manage to push the spell and still get an effect. The energy travels down this rope that doesn't really become any stronger, and instead it redirects to the hat that Butch is wearing. It becomes like the most elegant hat that has ever come from a haberdashery at all.
Sick. Okay. This is better. This is fine.
However, there is like almost no cushion for you as you grab onto this rope that snaps from your cape, but you're able to land on top of this closet. Go ahead and make a smart roll for me to see how quiet you can be.
Okay, here we go.
And I'll allow you would normally get advantage for this, but because of the shenanigans, you're taking away advantage, so it's just a flat 3 dice roll.
Okay. Yeah, I got 1 success.
With one success, you aren't quite able to be extremely quiet, but you're able to land on top of this closet with a bit of help. Maybe a distraction, a cough of some kind.
Oh no, it's so embarrassing. This always happens to me when I make a new friend.
My name is Galena, by the way. You do a hairball?
Oh, Galena, I'm so sorry. Is there somewhere I can put this?
Galena looks down at the thing you've produced and she says, that's not my department, as she's sort of like backing away. Seeing a spider disgusted by you is a new experience.
And she's a nurse, too.
She's a nurse. She's seen some stuff and she does not want that.
Okay, I'll just put it anywhere, I suppose.
And it's with that splat that we return back to you. Quietly on top of this closet, that whoever's inside also hasn't seemed to notice you yet, but because of your exceptional vision, you're able to kind of see inside. This person is hiding. They seem to be like sort of keeping close to themselves. There's a top hat in there as well and a cane off to the side. But that's kind of what you can get through the X-ray vision that you kind of have.
Okay. Wow. A top hat. That's. I kind of like. Are there front doors on this? Mm-hmm. I kind of like lean over the edge, kind of just try to pry it open a little bit. Uh-huh. All right. I see if it's open at all. Yes. Like if they're watching. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're. I try to like pry it just a little bit more to get an eye in there. See what's going on.
Gotcha. As you're prying this thing open and the light is coming back into the closet, you feel it suddenly burst open, and the person that was in bursts out. You had mentioned before to Galena that you had gone to Grandma Scramble's house and that you hadn't been able to find anything. This person comes out of the closet, surprising you. And
I become 3 times my size again.
Did you say you've been to her hut?
A dandy man comes out of the closet, replacing the top hat back. He is an orange cat as well, but this is well-maintained and slim. He seems to be wearing a waistcoat and another shirt underneath that is neatly buttoned. There is a cane that he picks up as well, and he looks over at you, still in the front.
You were there?
Yes, of course. It's my grandmother's house.
And he looks out the door beyond you, as if looking for something else, and then looks up and sees you.
Mr. Mooner, I presume.
I see my reputation precedes me.
Yeah, I just heard about you. Nice entrance. Why aren't you interested in us finding her? You didn't take her?
Well, I did take her. But you see, it's because Grandma Scramble had fainted. She was the first one to take me in, I assume. And he looks up through the skylight and sees like the two of you kind of pouring over, looking through. You must be exiles. Am I right?
Well, not yet.
Oh, there's still a chance for you then.
Oh, God.
You see?
Yeah, we got exiled, and we're supposed to bring back something shiny. So
Grandma Scrambles was the one that took me in when I was exiled, much like you. However, I chose not to go back to that tyrant, into that kingdom. Instead, I make money off of them with a very profitable business. But if you're here and nobody was at Grandma Scrambles' hut, well, but that must mean, and all of a sudden you hear it. Boo! A horn goes ringing out over the dark forest. And now, you hear the sort of uneven steps of multiple people trudging through the forest in armor. The giant dragonflies scatter into the night sky, their wings buzzing in a panic. Through the thick brush, you see the bouncing orange glow of torches. Heavy, uncoordinated boots stomp through the mud. Lantern light catches the bright blue and gold tabards of the Cat Tree City Royal Guard. Leading the pack, hacking wildly at the beautiful hawthorn bushes that you passed through just moments ago with a heavy wooden cudgel, is Sergeant Sickly. another cat whose jaw is set in a snarl, his uniform covered in burrs, and he is foaming slightly at the mouth with incompetent rage. "Search every bush!" he screams, his voice cracking. "The king wants Mooner's head, and I want those exile brats! Don't let them reach the river! The guards are closing in on the perimeter! The shadows are your only ally, exiles!" It's time to run, hide, or fight.
All right, here's the plan. We've got all that catnip. I wanted to use it personally, but if we have to make sacrifices to save our bacon, then by gosh, I guess we better do it. We should get the catnip. We should lure them in here somehow. We should put the catnip in here, and then they'll be so distracted by the catnip that we'll be able to make our escape and not fight an entire army because we're just wee little kittens and we can't do that. What do we think?
I could also throw my voice and make it seem like he's inside and we all scurry out through the grappling hook.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I can lower the grappling hook down and pull everyone to safety if you wanna
Yep, I'll do that.
throw your voice down, and
throw
then
my
they won't
voice.
even know.
Boop.
And then we can keep the catnip for ourselves because I did bury it out there.
We
Right.
got a bit of a problem. The catnip is out there. It would
We have to
take
go.
someone to smuggle it back in.
Oh my god, I think I know just the kitten.
Not Mr. Mooner. Don't know. I'm
Right.
going to do it. You seem like more of an administrative position. at this point.
Absolutely, I'm glad you agree. But I will say, what shall we do with our patient?
And he like motions over to Grandma Scrambles in the bed.
She can hold a rope, right?
She's unconscious.
Oh my god. I have a spell called Animate Object. Can I borrow your cauldron?
Sure.
Briefly, just for today. It'll only be animated until tomorrow. If I am able to do 3 successes, I can animate an object to bring it to life. It can move, obey simple orders, and even defend the kitten. We can put Grandma Scrambles in the cauldron, which will follow us out.
Sure.
Like a beautiful carriage. I just need 3 successes in order to do it.
And that is a smart spell, I believe?
Yes.
I'm going to secure the grappling hook
Nice.
and then tie it to the cauldron and like
Drop
lower
it down.
yeah.
Aha.
Perfect.
Take a friendship point for offering your cauldron.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Is there any reason that I have advantage here?
You know stuff.
I do know stuff.
So why not?
So true. And cauldron is
Stuff.
stuff.
You probably, yeah, you've had cooked food in a cauldron at the bodega. I mean, sure.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Is that 0? Okay.
No.
Oh.
My smarts is 5.
Oh, that's 3 successes.
3 identical
done.
successes.
It's a triple, in fact.
Sure.
Describe the amazing effect that you're able to. Now, normally you'd be able to like enchant something bigger with increases successes, but I'll allow it. Like this can be more elaborate, or maybe you change the shape of it.
I don't need to enchant something bigger. I simply need to bring it to life. But perhaps because I was so good at my magic, it comes to life and it has a silly little accent. Which sounds like this.
Hello, it's me, Cauldron.
Perfect.
I'd say so. Thank you for noticing.
That went exactly as planned. Even better, I would say.
Now put the old lady in my mouth.
Mr. Cauldron. Mr. Cauldron.
Okay, I think do we get her in there and
So I'm going to say that you enchanting the cauldron is going to be your action for this, and we'll move on to
Great.
another player. I'm going to say that was part of it, so it doesn't take your action yet. What non-aggressive thing would you like to do, if anything, so far? Or would you like to hold your turn?
I think, well, we still have to lure the cats in as we escape, so I was going to try and cast Enchanting Voice.
Sure.
And mimic, what's his name again?
Mr. Mooner?
Mr. Mooner's voice.
Yeah.
And try to lure them in with some naughty cat
Gotcha,
attempts.
but you want to wait until they're clear, everybody's
Yes,
clear
everyone's
before
clear.
doing that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so next up, maybe BB?
Yes. What was the name of the spider again?
Galena.
Mrs.
Galena, and yes, and now all of you can hear this feminine voice telepathically going into your minds.
I'm gonna keep this brief because we gotta rush. But Ms. Galena, would you be able to maybe use your, and I'm sorry if I'm presuming, but spider web to perhaps make something a little sticky so once they're in here, if they realize it's a trap, they can't get out?
Oh, well, not while everyone's looking, but I suppose I could.
Sure. We'll pull you up last then, girl.
Okay.
I got you.
I've never been a part of a team before.
And I'm gonna use the grappling hook rope and basically like pull with my strength.
Yeah.
Pull everyone up one by one.
So I would assume first Grandma Scramble in the cauldron, the animated cauldron is getting up. Let's have you make one strength roll with advantage, and this will be success for everything or failure for everything.
Okay.
No pressure.
It's meat or...
Yep. Meet or beat. Meaty beaty.
You know what? I have 3 successes,
Hey, that's great.
but 2 of them are 5s, and I want to go for it.
Crit fish.
I do, and I can spend a friendship for that,
Yes,
right?
you can.
Yeah. What if you got 'em, use 'em.
Yeah.
Let's try this one more time.
What inspiring friendship memory comes to her mind as she's pulling on that last bit of strength? Or sorry, they're pulling on that last bit of strength.
It was the first time that Butch called BB a friend.
Oh, yeah. And with that power of friendship.
We'll see. Can we get another 5? We can't.
Oh, is it a success though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
wait, I should have re-rolled this one as well. They were all successes. I just wanted to.
Oh!
That's what happens.
So
Friendship.
you're able to get everybody safely up and out and quietly where nobody has noticed so far. Can you describe that to me? What does that scene look like as BB just activates?
I mean, it's like the paws that you never knew they had stuck under there are just moving in over time. It's just, and it is so silky smooth.
Nice.
This motion. And I would say as long as the cauldron's cool with it, I'm just gonna keep the cauldron attached and everyone gets a ride in the cauldron.
Oh, yeah.
So not only is it going smoothly, but like, it's like a little ride.
It's like a little ride,
It's
yeah.
having fun.
Yeah.
You know?
And everybody else that's in the cauldron being lifted, you notice just how strong BB is.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Wow, just how strong is BB?
No one can ever know.
A lot of muscles under that mat.
As you're all up at the top now, Butch.
Yeah, I was gonna sneak out and grab that catnip and bring it inside.
Amazing. Go ahead and make a smart roll for me, and you can take advantage because this is what you do.
This is what I do, not being unnoticeable. But as I like, I added a collection of bells on my like to be mock spurs. So I like pop the last couple off, and I hand one to Lasagna. I'm like, in case any of us get lost, ring this and we'll always find each other, right?
Oh my goodness, that's so sweet.
Happy trails, guys. And then he like dips out the door.
Who is that?
Here goes.
Each of you take a friendship point. With
Ooh, I got 1 success, but I'm gonna re-roll 3 of these.
Yeah. So you're
I don't know what I'm
spending-
trying to meet, but
right. You're spending a friendship point,
Yeah.
and 1 success is not going to do it. So it's a good push.
Okay.
This is again to retrieve the catnip
Yeah,
and
bring
be
it back
unseen.
Yeah. Okie dokie. 1 and 2 and a 3. Perfect.
3
That's
successes?
3 successes.
Amazing. So yeah, with BB's help of describing where exactly it's located, because they did do a good job of hiding it, you're able to dig up 8 containers of catnip. And do you take all of them into the container house?
I take all of them in the container house. I start just placing them like in different corners of the room.
Yes. And as you do, you can hear the footsteps getting closer and closer. Now they're crossing the path that leads around the pond. They're almost to the actual house itself. All of you are still concealed up at the top. Nobody's noticed yet, but the torches are going to expose you soon. Butch, you're still on the inside, and that, I believe, has been everybody's turn so far except for you.
So I'm going to try to cast an enchanting voice,
Nice.
mimicking Mr. Moonsliver's voice and trying to lure them in even more.
And I believe that's a smart,
That's a cute.
cute roll.
Yeah.
And 2, so you'll need 2 or more.
2 or more? Okay, let's see.
Wow!
Well, I mean,
Gotta keep that one for sure.
That one counts.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What did you get?
Triple ones and a
Triple
two.
one. Get it, read them and weep.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so
goodness.
4 successes and yeah.
So again, this magical effect kind of takes over Blunk as like the vibrational music that you use transforms into someone else's voice and it comes out of your throat. What do you say as Mr. Mooner?
Yes, why don't you gentlemen come in here? I'll give up everything. I'll give up my operation, my clothes, even my top hat. Come on in, boys.
You heard him. That has to be Mooner. No one else sounds like that.
Guys, where did Blanc go?
And these royal guards make their way in. Now, all of you have gone. That means it is their turn. And first of all, they're going to spot you, Butch.
Yeah.
One of them takes out this cudgel that they have, this wooden cudgel, and it's the leader, this person that's Sergeant Sickly that's been going through.
Where's Mooner?
I'm holding a cup of the soup. I'm like putting a little container on it.
Like mushroom soup.
I'm just here for the soup.
They're going to take a swing, so we're going to enter a cat fight, but this is a claw cat fight. So, first off, you lose a friendship point from entering into this.
There we go.
Secondly, he's going to take a swing, but because you were prepared and able to see this coming, I'm going to let you potentially dodge this.
Okay.
So go ahead and make a strong check with advantage, and I'm going to go against you, and we'll see who wins.
Let's see.
2 successes.
2. 1 and a 2.
But in this one, I'm the attacker.
That's true.
And so I'm going to say that he's able to get off a hit with this cudgel, and you do take it. It's not damaging too much because he swung where your hat is, and it's just a bit too big from where you are.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
this beautifully fully restored hat gets a big gunk indent into it as it's knocked off your head from this cudgel. However, because their turn is done, it now goes over to your side. You're all free to do anything you'd like.
Okay. So, I mean, we could escape. We could just all escape right now, right?
Except for Butch.
Except for Butch. Shoot.
You could try to help Butch.
I'm going to try and help Butch. Are the soldiers affixed to the floor because of what Galena has
They
done?
haven't noticed yet, but yes.
Okay. I have scales and weights in my backpack.
Of course you do.
It's what it says.
It's what you carry around.
It's on my. It's printed on my sheet. I would like to drop a weight on his head.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
So I would say this is going to be an aggressive action.
Sure.
So we're going to make a roll on this.
Will we agree that this is maybe a smart move?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
yes. And he hasn't noticed you, and he doesn't know that he's stuck to the floor yet either. So I'm going to give him disadvantage. So he's only going to be rolling 2 against your 4.
Because weight is
Because it's stuff. Yeah, it's the stuff that you brought.
Yeah.
1 success.
Okay, I have 2 successes.
Oh, nice! All right, describe for me what happens.
Lasagna is very weak, so somehow she's been carrying
Yeah.
these weights around with her, but she pulls them out and it's like shaking in her hands, and she just carefully times, and he's like right under her in the skylight, and she goes, "Oh, whoops!" and it just thunks down, and I think maybe perhaps does like a cartoon lump.
Yeah, a full lump. And then there are like birds that are floating around his head.
Can they
and-
talk?
They can't. They just cheep, cheep, cheep,
All
cheep.
right.
Then you can eat them. The sergeant sort of looks around confusedly, doesn't think to look up, but looks down at the weight that was dropped on him. "We're surrounded," he says confusedly. "Retreat!" And he turns around and leaves, calling the rest of the royal guard to follow him, but they are just as confused. They don't know what's happened, and there's a bit of like confusion within the ranks. Technically, you did an aggressive action. That was their turn. Now it returns back to you.
I'm gonna go back. Can I get on top of the closet container?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop back up there, take off my hat. Normally I'd say something about myself right now, like you just failed to capture Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kitten. But I'm gonna say this instead. unlike most cats, I love lasagna. Oh! And then leap up.
Amazing. And yeah, you're able to leap up and out of there. The guard is turning around and leaving. Bibi, you have an action. You are surrounded by these allies. You're up here at the top. What would you like to do?
Where are you now? You're
Like, just on, like, perched on the edge next to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody is up here safe and sound with
Yes.
us? Okay. I'm going to turn to Butch and say,
I was thinking. You guys hate water, right?
Hiss, yeah, I hate water.
yes.
Hiss.
How close are they running to the pond?
They're crossing it now. They're like next to it.
BB is going to pull out their bow and arrows.
Huh?
And I'm just going to try to aim right at their feet to try to throw them off balance.
Yeah.
I want them to fall in the water.
Okay. Go ahead and make a check for me. Let's do smart. Or I could make an argument for strong since you're pulling the bow.
Bow and arrow takes a lot of strength.
It really does.
I was going to say, I'm not too bright, but,
Yeah.
you know.
And I will say you've spent a lot of time practicing on your own, and so you've got pretty good aim, so you'll take advantage for this one.
Beautiful. Okay. That is 2 successes, but you know what? I'm gonna use one of my friendships,
Yeah.
and we're gonna re-roll these other 2.
You're protecting your friend.
Yeah.
I am.
You have so many friendships now too, and that's amazing.
That's 4 successes.
4 successes.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
I will say you're able to expertly pull this off. What does your bow and arrow look like? Is it like specifically BB themed?
100% it is BB themed. And if you didn't see BB using it like a bow and arrow, it would look like a pile of garbage.
Sure.
Like it is just twigs and leaves and forest nuts and bolts, which are made of nuts.
Sure,
You know, like
sure.
it is scrappy.
Yeah. And you're able to fire off shot after shot as this is a practiced thing, and you're able to aim correctly, like scaring them underneath their feet. And it's just adding to this illusion that the confused general said of, we're surrounded, they've got an army, they're shooting at us. And this flight of arrows comes in, genuinely scaring the royal guard and sending them packing, fleeing back towards the city. Mr. Moonrut is like, nice. You've got quite the aim there.
Thank you.
And you, don't think I haven't noticed any of that smuggling aptitude you've got.
I'm pretty smug.
And what a voice. Yeah. Oh, it's music to my ears. And you, of course, the bravest of all of them.
Me? No.
You were dealt the final blow. You were the one that attacked. You were the one that charged my spider nurse, despite how terrified you looked.
I was going for intimidating. Did that come across as terrified?
I know that all of you are here because of your exile from Cat Tree City. It happened to me once, long ago. I know I'm so young, you couldn't tell. But Grandma Scramble was the one that helped me, and so I thought it apt to help others. You may return to the city and take any treasures that you have found here, as I'm sure that insatiable king is greedily asking for your citizenship to pay for itself. Or, if you're interested in further smuggling without paying any taxes to the king, I could use your help out here in the field.
Should huddle up?
Yeah.
Huddle up, gang.
Yes.
I say forget the city. I've had so much more fun out here. I got like at least 6 friends out of this thing.
But what about our parents?
Oh, don't. That's a sore subject.
Well,
Listen, I love my parents, but they can always come visit, can't they? We could set up shop out here. I could have my own little bodega.
and if it helps at all, I'd pull out the container of soup. I'm like, I think they got a pretty good cook out here.
Yeah, this mushroom soup is the most delicious soup you've ever tasted.
I was gonna like plant my face inside the skull.
Well, seems quite the decision has been made. Welcome to the team. And with that, Grandma Scrambles begins to stir a bit. Who wants eggs?
Oh, we've been talking about them all day.
And that's where we'll cut. Yay! Thank you so much for joining me and for going on this adventure. But could we go around one more time and say who we are and maybe where they could find you on the internet?
Yes, hi, I'm Bailey Meyers, and you can find me here at Good Time Society or on my personal Twitch stream at Bailey vs. Predator. That's me.
Yay!
What's going on, y'all? Joe Johnson, aka Black Nito, aka Bushido Brown, aka Known Thug, aka Mr. Bracket 4,
AKA Blanc.
aka Blanc. You can find me on the internet everywhere at Tabletop Jocks and on TikTok at Black Nito _. Boom.
My name is Phill Correa. You can find me here in a lot of videos and also on Instagram at mphillipcorrea and on Twitch at PhilboFraggins.
No way!
Pretty happy I got that one.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Wow.
Locked that down in 2003. No.
Hi, I'm Emme Montgomery, and you can find me on all social platforms at Negaoryx, Negaoryx.
And I've been Xander Jeanneret, your storyteller. You can find me everywhere at Xanderific. Again, you can pick up a free adventure for this game, Dungeons and Kittens, on June 27th at any stores that are participating in the free TTRPG Day. So make sure to check those out. We have some links in the description as well. And thank you once again to Asmodee and Edge Studios for allowing us to play Dungeons and Kittens. Meow.
Yeah.